everybody, today is the day that we transform this house into a Halloween home. I hope you'll stick around while we decorate together. So I've already started to bring out some Halloween or fall decorations here and there. I've got stuff that I picked up on Amazon that I still haven't opened. And look at that beautiful piece that we found on Amazon. Isn't he gorgeous? He's pretty big too. This is like a full poster size. Anyway, I'm also going to switch out the tiered tray that I've got here. I love tiered trays. I have this new obsession, but we're going to change out all of those decorations and make it Halloween-y. I got my honey working. You see how much? We do. You see how much we have already? He's about to go get more.
Back to the garage.
Oh boy, it's going to be a lot of work. But guys, I have so much Halloween. It's amazing. Trying to figure out what's going out now, what's going to come out for the actual fall decorations, fall/Thanksgiving, and just trying to filter through everything. Love these little guys. I might just keep them out for fall, the fall portion, but we'll see. They're so cute. This is one of the newer items that I picked up. It's going in my office. Isn't that awesome? I may put it down here, but I was leaning towards the office. Isn't that a cool stack of books? And then look at the other side. I'm terrified of these creatures, hate spiders, bugs, any of that, but I thought this was a cool piece. So what do you think? Do I leave it down here? Do I put it in my office? She's gorgeous. So we've got those pillows all year long over here, the blue pillows. We're going to swap out those blue pillows with the Mickey and Minnie plushies. I've never put any towels here. I always have them down there by the drawers. So, I don't know, guys. Up here, or what do you think, babe? Do I put it there or in the bottom? Maybe in the bottom, right?
I don't know. You're going to put another one on the bottom?
I wasn't, but maybe I can. See, I always put them here, guys. So, but I'm like, wait a minute. I have all this space in the oven. Let's see how the bottom looks. I can try it.
What you do is you leave it for a little while, and that'll tell you if it starts to bother you, if you want it there or not. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I can tell you already. I like the bottom better.
Well,
it already bothers me in the top. So we're going to go with the bottom right there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put the extra one right here. Which is kind of where I usually put them. There we go. Okay, I feel better now.
Nice.
I love these. They're so cute, aren't they? The little ghosty. That theme is like so cute. So I don't know if you guys have one of these or something similar to this, but we got this at Goodwill when we first bought this house, and I love using it as my kitchen towel holder. a place for
storage.
Storage, yeah, where I have my table linens, and I have a little bit of a kitchen towel obsession. Like, look at this. These are the regular everyday kitchen towels. But I don't think this was meant to be the way we use it for, but I love this piece, and I think we paid, what, like $189 for it or something like that. It was cheap. Love it. I had to pick this up at Michael's, and I'm going to put him somewhere here in the tiered tray, start decorating the tiered tray, but isn't that adorable? So I love how his legs kind of hang over. And then the little scarecrows here, this guy's going to come out for fall, not now, but I'm thinking one of these two I'm going to put in the tiered tray for, you know, the Halloween part, decorations, kind of part of that. I don't know, which one do you guys like more? The one that's sitting down or the one that's standing up? He's got like a little pumpkin down there. Let's take them out. Oh man, they feel nice. Look how nice. They feel so good. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Oh my God, these are flipping cute. Okay, so this guy has like a little bag full of like sunflowers. I don't know if you could see, and his little pumpkins. I like this one a lot. But then, this little dude, he's carrying a sunflower. And then you see the little pumpkin he has there? These have a really nice weight to them. Like, they're not too heavy, but they feel good. They feel like they're nice quality. I'm not keeping the box. And then this looks a lot like the huge Mickey one that they have at Disneyland. He also looks like the pumpkin that's part of the wreath here at Disney World. And I gotta throw in Disney, as you guys have seen already, as part of my decorations. Okay guys, we got started late today. We got started at about 3 in the afternoon. It's a little past 7. Oh, no, it's 7:30. And I wanna show you a little bit of the progress. So I'm not done yet, but we're moving along. All right guys, I am ready to show you the final product. And as you can see, I'm wearing a different outfit. We went till about 1:30 yesterday and we called it a day. We couldn't finish, so we finished this morning. I look like a mess right now because we went to Hollywood Studios. Anyway, let's get started with showing you the decorations. I'm so excited. Got a lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff. Let's just do it. And my video is going to feature Link occasionally complaining or meowing in the background. If you guys have been here before, you know he loves to make an appearance. Say hi, Baba. I'm going to get started in one of my favorite areas where the Mickey is right here. This is a Jim Shore piece from Costco. I think I've had him for 2 years now, maybe even 3. But he is so big. I don't know if you guys can tell how tall he is. I want to say he's at least, I don't know, 12 inches, maybe even taller. He's pretty sturdy, and he is just so adorable. I added some lights, by the way, so I did something different this year. I got 2 runners. I've got a basic orange one here, and then I did get the one that looks like a spider web, and I put that on top of it just to change things up a little bit. We've got my little ghosty tower here. They're so cute. I think this was at home piece that I picked up last year. And then this big guy, I've had it for a long time. I want to say maybe 7+ years from Target. My honey got that for me. He surprised me. That was a gift and I love it. Let me turn it on for you guys. Isn't that cool? And this little witch that you see here, she's so beautiful. I think she was from, I want to say either Ross, Marshalls, or Home Goods, one of those. I just find her so, so pretty. And I feel like she's perfect with the little ghost somewhere near her. Here's another Jim Shore that I picked up last year. This was also a Costco piece, if I remember correctly. And I love how they both are vampires. They look so cute. I love how they're sitting on that little pumpkin there. It says boo. I just think that's the perfect piece for a Disney lover. Now, coming over here to the table, this is a new runner that I got this year. It's like a linen, I want to say. It's got some spiders, I want to say embroidered, with this really cool scary castle and bats. It's super, super delicate. It feels expensive, guys, and I think I only paid $12. That is so beautiful. I am loving this piece. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? What's going on? What's going on? And then I've had this piece for a really long time, and I kind of add more stuff to it. So it did come with lights. The lights in here have already faded. They stopped working a while ago. Oops. And I went ahead and added new candles, which I love. It's the new LED candles that are from Hobby Lobby, I believe. He's complaining in the background. And to make it a little more Halloween-y, I added all of these pieces. These are from the Dollar Tree. I added the candy corn. And then for, Thanksgiving fall area, anything that looks Halloween-y will come off. I also added the extra little tiny lights that you see there. I love this piece. I think it's perfect for this table and perfect for this area. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys. He keeps complaining. What is it, Papa? What's the matter? Say hi to everybody. He just wants attention. You hear him? He cracks me up. Look at this Mickey and Minnie. We had found these at, I think it was Marshall's, some years ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago. And they are so flippin' cute. I think they were $12 each, if I remember correctly. And they're super big. And then over on this side, we have Mickey and Minnie from a few years ago. Look at that. And this is from Magic Kingdom. He's got like Happy Halloween on his little shoe. She's got Happy Halloween on her shoe. So coming on over to the living room area, I picked up this beautiful, beautiful throw. I wish you guys can feel this. Oh my God, it feels like heaven. It's actually from a small Etsy shop. And I love how detailed the Mickey pumpkin is. Love the stars that it has. But I wish you guys can touch this. It is the softest thing. It's beautiful. And then got that little blanket right there with the little ghost, spider web, and some pumpkins. I've had that pillow forever. I love that pillow. And I want to say they released that about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. We've got this year's new pillows right here. So if you saw my haul vlog, you recognize these guys. Isn't that cute? And the little ghosty, and look, she's holding a little pumpkin. She's so cute. I'm in love with these things. Now we have an oldie right here that is from the Dollar Tree many, many years ago when everything was actually $1. It still works, guys. Look at that. The little lights. These are awesome. I love them. I'm going to zoom in to see if you guys can see what I put in the little TV cabinet. We've got a wreath there. It doesn't have lights. I kind of don't like the lights when I'm watching TV, like right in front of the TV. So that wreath doesn't have any lights. But what I like about it is that it has the acorns and it has pumpkins. But if you'll see in there, let me see if I can zoom in. Bear with me because I don't know how to zoom. I'm learning. I'm using my honey's camera for the first time. There we go. Okay. So we have a Mickey pumpkin and it's a candle holder. Got a cute little ghosty that I picked up this year. We have a little train over there. It's like a little pumpkin train. It's got little ghosts hanging out and I think it's like a little mouse. I'll get closer. And then we have a very old ghost down there that we've had for many years, also from the Dollar. He's wondering what I'm doing because he's been following me around. So here, so you guys can get a little close-up look. That is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be when I first bought it. And I've had it for about 7 years, so I don't bring it out too often. But I think it's so cute because it's got like little bears. It's got ghosts. And then this fella, we've had forever. Lugged with him from Miami. We've been living up here in Kissimmee for 7 years now. And he's come with us since then. And we had him for a long time before then. And then over here, we've got that Mickey candle holder. And I have several of them. I just wanted to bring him out this year. And I've got a little LED candle in there. I don't have it turned on right now. And this little cute ghostie riding a broom. Isn't she adorable? She's dressed like a little witch. Let me bring her out so you can see her a little better. Look how beautiful she is. So cute. I love the little hat that she has. Her little broom. And the jack-o'-lantern. I thought this was a perfect piece. This is from At Home, I want to say. Or was that Ross? No. This is from Home Goods. $8.99. Now over here we've got a storage cabinet. And we've got a little homage to the Haunted Mansion. I've got the ghosts here. These were zippers that were sold in Disneyland. I got them on eBay a year or two ago. I can't remember. I want to say two, maybe even 3. We've got Jack. And if you guys know, they turned the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland into the Nightmare Before Christmas theming. So I thought it was appropriate to put them all together. And the Haunted Mansion clock was something that At Home had. They had a whole theming going on with Haunted Mansion decorations. And I had brought this one home. It was one of the last pieces left. I'm going to turn them on for you so you can hear it and see it. I think this piece is absolutely beautiful. He goes on for quite a while, and you have 2 modes. You can either turn it on yourself or put the motion sensor on. I don't have the motion sensor turned on because it scares the heck out of me every time it turns on unexpectedly. Now, I love having art pieces. I had to at least swap out what was here. I love that ghostie. Isn't it beautiful? That was an Amazon find. It is canvas. It's already ready to put up. It's framed canvas. It was really cheap. I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $26. It is in poster size. And look at it. So cute. And it's perfect. It's the ghost dressed like a little witch with a little jack-o'-lantern. I don't know. What do you guys think? Isn't it cute? And we picked up something extra yesterday. We went to the Dollar Tree for some other items. Not looking for decorations. Just wanted to make a Dollar Tree stop. And we found this most beautiful art piece. I got to show this to you. As you can see, it's kind of like a frame that goes on the floor and it says the witch is in. You would not believe how much that beautiful piece was at Dollar Tree, which we all know that it's not just $1 anymore. But take a wild guess. I'm going to give you a minute or two. Well, not a full minute or two, but you would just not believe. So comment below, how much did you think we paid for that? And we got her with this cute cat that I've had now for a year or two, and the cauldron. I felt that it was perfect there. I did lift the cauldron a little bit just to give it some height. I felt it looked better a little higher. So I hope you guessed, and I hope you guessed right, but you're going to be really shocked. It was $7, and it was the last one left. I had to bring her home. Again, you hear me say that a lot of times. I have enough decorations. I don't have to bring anything home. But I thrive in the season. I thrive during Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is my time of year. We've got the little loaf. He sat down to watch me. So let's head on over here. This is the same type of wreath that you'll see in Magic Kingdom as you walk down. Now, they released them for the first time last year. They were $75, and there is one flaw that they fixed this year, but I'm not getting another one. This one does not light up. But it's beautiful. It is absolutely perfect. It looks just like the ones in Magic Kingdom. It would be better if they lit up, and yes, they fixed it, but that's okay. And then we picked up this little garland. And I don't know, it has like the candy corn. We don't know what these are, but we're assuming they're supposed to be like different kinds of candies. But we thought it would be really nice there just to add some more color. We've got some artwork that my honey and I worked on years ago. We went like on a little painting date. One of those painting with a twist where you bring your food and your drink and you paint. So this is his art piece. And this was mine. Can you tell who the artist is? It's not me. Now up there We've got our popcorn buckets and our sippers. I love them. Love, love, love them. That's the one thing that I probably have too much of, but I use them as decoration pieces, as you can see. And that happy Halloween sign I picked up at the, I want to say it was, oh yes, it was the Lakeland Antique Mall. And I paid something like $5 for it. I love that piece because it has height. It's really big. It's easy to put away, believe it or not. I have a perfect spot for it in the garage. And look how beautiful she looks. We've got Mickey and Minnie from Hobby Lobby last year. And we didn't put them out last year because Lynn kept eating. They're like little fringes, the little pieces that you see. But he's kind of been good this year and he stayed away from them. We've got an old pumpkin that I've always had. Love that piece. And I want to say that was from Marshall's several years ago. I love that candle that it has inside. And then if you saw my haul vlog, you know about this beautiful little ghosty. It turns pink too, by the way. I just don't want it in pink. And let's not forget the kitchen. We've got the Hocus Pocus ladies, the Sanderson sisters. This is an old sign that Disney had a few years ago. I love that it lights up. And then this is a Dollar General or a dollar, actually no, I'm sorry, this is a Dollar Tree piece. I kind of throw in my bands. You see my magic bands, the chargers are in there. I always have like a little bowl with all this stuff in it, and this was perfect. Keeps it all neat. Got my little coasters. Again, if you guys saw the haul, you saw all of this. And then we have this really cute haunted house that I've had for a few years now. We have the monsters. Those are from Dollar Tree, guys. And they're kind of like bobbleheads, but not too bubbly. Had that for years. We love that piece. I added some lights, by the way, to the little haunted mansion. I added this little tombstone that I got with like a set that I got from Dollar Tree. It was like a tiered tray set. This little guy, Dollar Tree, many years ago. Dollar Tree sign, also many years old. And then we've got the little witch shoes. Guess from where? You guessed right, Dollar Tree. And I bought these. They were $2 each at Hobby Lobby this year. And I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I felt that it looked perfect in here. And my honey approves. And then we've got our spoon rest. And this guy, I don't know why he keeps turning off. There we go. And then my tiered tray. I have a little obsession with the tiered trays. So I switch it out in every season. And this was part of that set that I got at Dollar Tree. It was like $3.99 for several pieces, and it's a little tiered tray set. These guys were from Home Goods, or the cute Hobby Lobby. Let's go around and see all of it. We've had that Mickey Minnie for a long time, the figures. I just wanted to blend, you know, Disney with Harvest and with Halloween. So I think I achieved it. You let me know. But this is not all. I want to take you upstairs. I did a little tiny bit of decorating for my home office. I forgot to show you. We have a wreath at the door. I know they're supposed to be outside, but we have a lot of frogs right now and a lot of tree frogs. And we don't want any of them ending up in the house because we always end up finding one or two in the wreath. So this time I just put it inside. It stays clean and free of frogs. So I haven't shown you guys my office. I finally finished it. Those of you that have been following me, you know that I have a home office and I was decorating it with a lot of the Disney stuff. So, or Disney decorations, I should say. I added some Halloween touches to it. I'm going to take you in there right now. Let me start over here. Picked up this guy last year at Walmart. He is very vintage. I love it. It reminds me of when I was a kid. I've had this for a long time. It's actually it's a plastic frame. This was a card. And I just felt that that card was so beautiful. It was worth framing. And Walmart released this guy this year. So he looks a lot like the one from last year. They match perfectly well. And they are both vintage. Now over here is my display case. And I added all of the Halloweeny stuff up there. And I sprinkled some around the case. Now, I know with the glass you can't really see, so I'll show you what I sprinkled. I am going to ask you guys, because there's a little debate on this. That Mickey right there, that is a popcorn bucket. And it was originally released as an elf. I don't see the elf. To me, it looks like a pirate. What do you think? So, I'm putting him there as a pirate, not an elf. Even when I had him up at Christmas time, it bugged me because he looks like a pirate. And he is fitting perfectly next to the pirate ship. That is a Fisher-Price pirate ship, by the way. Used to be our daughter's, and we kept it. It's a beautiful piece. It's a huge piece. And we're toy collectors, and so we kept it. We've got Elliot next to Mickey and next to the little Mickey ghost. I think Elliot fits perfect because dragons are part of Halloween. We have the Fisher-Price castle right here, which I also love, and it's very medieval. So I felt, yeah, it fits for Halloween. We've got last year's, I think that is last year's. Is it last year or the year before? Anyway, that is a Mickey popcorn bucket. It lights up. It is beautiful. It's huge. And you can't have Halloween without the mystery machine, guys. Now, all of this stuff, well, not all this stuff. The mystery machine is here all year long, except that it's in the cabinet. The castle's here all year long. Elliot is here all year long with the little turtle also that you'll see with Elliot in the Disneyland parade, of course. That pirate ship is there all year long. And I kept them because I felt like, okay, this is perfect. Now, in the cabinet, I only switched out some little areas. Those are the bags from the Mickey's Not So Scary party. I just put them back there for some color. We've got Mickey here, lights up, dressed like a little skeleton. I picked this up on eBay. If you saw my haul vlog, then you saw this stack of books. I really wanted it for the office. That's the first thing I had thought of, and that's where it is. And in keeping in that vintage look, or vintage style, I should say, we've got the black cat with the jack-o'-lantern in the shelf in here. Now my office is all themed Disney. That's Link's space right there. But voila. I haven't shown it. A lot of you guys knew that I was working on it, but it is just all of the artwork that I have picked up throughout the years, either, you know, when our daughter was young or at the art festival. There are several art festival pieces here, some that I've even had signed. And then over at my desk, I need some whimsical Halloween as well. So I've got Jack and the gang here. I've got that Mickey ornament. This is from last year. I just felt that it's a better piece, not as an ornament. It's super heavy. Just use it more for decoration. And then at Five Below, they released these early this year. I want to say in June. And these are Five Below exclusives. I haven't opened them up yet, but we have the Sanderson sisters. I find them so freaking cool. Look at that. I don't know if they have the price because they weren't that expensive. I think they were like $3.99. They were really low priced. So cool. Look at this. Here's Sarah. Aren't these beautiful? So they're going to go somewhere in that vicinity there. And then up in our movie area, our movie room, I had to put one more touch of Halloween. This goes along with that really big piece that you saw downstairs, the Ferris wheel. It was a whole set that Target released. And I think it's one of the most beautiful sets they've ever released. And my honey got this for me for my birthday, I think it was that year. Surprised me with it. I hadn't seen it. I fell in love. I love how it has like all of these little extra pieces that you can add on. Like the little ghosty there and the pumpkin. Got another pumpkin here. I added the lights, as you can see, just to add a little more. So I want to show you guys what this looks like at night with all the lights off. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed how we decorated the house. Let me know if there are any pieces here that you really love, or if there are any that you already have. Anyway, thanks again. Have a great one.